Hello, wonderful soul. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Kathleen, and you're tuning in for Blooming Lotus Healing Art. And this is a place where you find spiritual guidance as well as content that helps you in your path of self-healing. So today we're going to be doing a meditation that is based on the hot topic of Mercury retrograde. So you guys know, it started the big. I think it was the 6th of September. And it's all the way till November 13th, if I'm not mistaken. But basically, this is a hot topic because Mars is right now in the Aries horoscope, zodiac horoscope sign of Aries. And it's actually going to be affecting 4 signs that I wanted to mention. So according to bustle.com, which has the beautiful Nina Khan, who talks about all of the astrology on here, she was mentioning that Aries, Libra, Scorpio, and Capricorn, that's why I was thinking about Capricorn earlier, are really being affected by this retrograde. So if you're any of those 4 signs, you want to really pay attention to Mars retrograde and really pay attention to how your emotions are building up. So I know that I'm feeling it. I know that I'm a little bit more, really need to center myself a little bit more than usual. So it's important that you really pay attention to how you're feeling, especially when it comes down to your ego and your anger or any of those fiery emotions, which of course, Aries is a fire sign. So of course, you're going to feel a lot of that fire coming through. So just really honor your emotions and go back and really pay attention to why you're feeling those triggers at the time when they're happening. One thing that is important to do is to really use this time to use different tools to help you in your process of grounding yourself, in the process of connecting with yourself, in the process of really finding out why you're being triggered. So that way you can have a deeper retrospect in regards to what's happening, introspect, right? So one thing that I wanted to also mention that I noticed here on one of the blogs that I was reading, and this is before we start the meditation. We will do the meditation in a minute. If you're watching this on the replay, you can go ahead and skip to the meditation. But I did want to show, at least cover some of this information so you guys have some tools for yourself, some knowledge, so that way you know that what's happening. So one of the things that Chani Nicholas on his blog, what he's talking about is, so typically it's a time when heated exchanges, so he's saying that heated exchanges will become very dominant. So if you were noticing that you're having a lot of heightened emotions with the people around you, or maybe at work, or maybe at, with your relationships, with your family members, people who tend to trigger you, you're going to feel that more, you're going to feel that deeper during this time. Also, one thing that it also talks about here, he's always saying to really just is always, Mars is really here to remind us how much power we have within us, and where we're letting the bitterness and envy or hatred poison our interactions. So it's really paying attention to those things that are not letting you really connect with your sense of love and self-compassion and compassion towards others. And this is an important step, especially now with everything that's happening in the world and how we're connecting with each other and the way that we are portraying ourselves and presenting ourselves out into the world. We're dealing with the fact that we have social media, we have the internet, where we have the ability to really lash out more freely in this world, more than we used to back in the day when we did not have these tools. So really paying attention to those things and really focusing your trying to refocus your attention back into yourself to see why you're getting triggered. So really look at this as an opportunity to really look at yourself in the mirror and not beat yourself down if you're having a reaction. So that's one thing that I want to remind you, is that you don't want to beat yourself yourself down just because you're having a reaction, just because you're having a lashing out and maybe in a heated conversation. Just really go back and say, okay, well, let me see what I can do to ground myself right now and find out why am I reacting this way? This is an opportunity to really find deeper reasons why things are happening within us. So instead of running away from it or really being scared of Mars retrograde, I really invite you to look at it head on, and look at it as an opportunity for a lesson for you, for obtaining deeper wisdom within you. Also, another thing that he mentions here is to really pay attention to what comes up regarding the themes that are, of course, in regards to your envy and hatred and any of those interactions. And again, this is Mars is a very sharp planet. So we can either use it to help us, right, in this process of honing our skills, or we can use it to do damage. So it's really up to you. How are you going to use this energy? Are you going to take this energy and, for example, let's think about fire, right? So are we going to take the energy of fire and burn the house down, or are we going to take the energy of fire and make a meal? So fire is not a bad element. It's just a matter of how are we using it? What's the intention behind of how we're using it? So paying attention to those things and really, just be patient with yourself as much as you can. Be patient with your loved ones as much as you can. And then another thing that I wanted to mention here, which I thought was kind of interesting, Cafe Astrology. I really love this website. And what she's talking about here, I thought it was kind of interesting. This is a different perspective as well as she's giving here. She's saying that when anger is internalized, there can be rather challenging byproducts such as tension, resentment, depression, and apathy, and even some paranoia. So, not looking at anger only as an outward thing where you're just lashing out, but also seeing how anger can really be internalized, especially when Mars is in retrograde, right? And look at it from the perspective of, okay, am I feeling depressed lately? Am I feeling paranoid about the people around me? And maybe this is a way that you're internalizing your anger. So just allow yourself to not indulge in the impulses and allow yourself to forgive yourself if you do, and utilize this energy. I know that for me, I'm feeling a lot of energy lately. Like I'm just really impulsive lately. So I know for a fact that this is something that I'm feeling, and I'm one of those signs that is feeling it a lot. So again, if you're an Aries, Libra, Scorpio, or Capricorn, you're going to be feeling this energy very, very hard on your energy. Okay. So one thing that I wanted to mention before we step into our meditation is I wanted to talk about one card that I pulled out for the purpose of this week. So I pulled it out from the deck of Rebecca Campbell Work Your Light Oracle cards. And if you want to get your own, I'll leave a link on the description on how to get it. And the card, I always pull one card for everybody. So if you're here and you're watching this video on the replay or even now, then of course you know that this is for you. And this is don't dim your light to fit in. Don't dim your light to fit in. So what is it that you're doing that you are not allowing yourself to fully embody who you are and present yourself exactly how you are and who you are? And the reason why I'm asking you this question is because a lot of times this could be a reason why we get angry too. And I can tell you right now, recently, I can give you my own example. Recently, I had a situation where I cooked some beautiful meal for a family member, but I was trying to present a meal that was really traditional from my country. And I decided, because I wanted to make them happy, I decided to dim my own light and change the meal around to their liking. So after the fact, I actually got angry. And why did I get angry? Because I dimmed my own light by changing things within me, or, not really within me, but on a meal, something simple, but it was something that was meant to be presented fully for who I am, not for who this other person want it, or for what they are. And so really understanding that, these little things that you do that are dimming you, that you're creating for yourself, can create a pattern of anger. So really going back and realizing, okay, did I do this for the right reason? Did I change something for the right reason? If the reason is to people please, or to please others, and not do it from a place of just really wanting to just change for yourself, but just for other people, then you really want to look internally for that and see why this is happening. So, this is the reason why I like to have these conversations openly, because it's important that we take off the masks and really have these honest conversations with each other, right? Because if we don't, then we're just really living a lie. So, where is it that you're changing certain things that mean a lot to you, but you're still kind of changing them because you want to fit in, right? So my purpose of changing this particular meal was to fit in and to be accepted by another person. But did that really make me happy? No, because I really wanted to show my full embodying of my Venezuelan food. So just kind of paying attention to those things and really noticing this. And this is the reason why I mentioned the cafe astrology perspective, because I feel like a lot of times we think that anger looks a specific way, but really truly anger can show up in for certain reasons that are not necessarily explosive. They can be implosive as well. So, so internalizing that anger can look like, I'm sad, I'm depressed, I'm crying, I'm feeling all these emotions that are painful. And that's just internalizing your anger. So, looking at both sides of the coin, it's important to really pay attention to as well. So that's why I thought it was important that we brought that up. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with our meditation. And I'm just going to have my wonderful Haresh. Can you change it for me, please? I have my wonderful assistant on the other side helping me here with my I'm going to put a specific image for you guys, so that way you have something pretty to look at while we are doing the meditation. I've been trying to get this going, and it's a challenge to try to do it from one place. So he's adding that for me, and so there we go. So it's ready. So let's go ahead and get ready. And let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Taking a deep breath into your belly. Releasing through your mouth any sound that you need to release. Taking a deep breath into your belly and out your mouth. Will you allow yourself to sink into your seat, your bed, wherever you are. Breathing in through your nose and out your mouth. Slowly connecting with your breath by the sensation of your breath going in and out of your nostrils. Feeling the temperature changes. Feeling the sensation of your breath in your throat as it expands your belly, your lungs. Feeling into the rhythm of your body. As you create a space of relaxation in this time, entering a space of gratitude for this moment. Gratitude for showing up for yourself today. Gratitude for your body, for the air that you breathe, for the unconditional love of the universe. You are present at this moment, observing your body from the top of your head all the way to the bottom of your feet. Start scanning your body, your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyes, your lips, your jaw unclenched, relaxed, going deeper and deeper into a state of relaxation. Scanning your neck, your shoulders. With every breath you take, you relax your body deeper and deeper. Your arms, your torso. Let your belly be round and relaxed, opening your body to receive the love from the universe. Relaxing your legs, your feet, as you enter the stage of relaxation. I invite you to imagine a fire inside of you, inside your belly. Just observe this fire, the color, the dance, the flickering of the fire. Connect with that energy, powerful energy of the fire. The sacred moment as you connect with your fire, your power, harnessing the strength of transformation within you. As you connect with the fire within you, imagine this fire being surrounded by an orb, blue orb, which keeps it contained. It's a loving orb of cool air, which keeps it contained and alive at the same time. As you feel this fire within you, observe the sensations of your body, any thoughts that come through. If you have any thoughts, deposit them in the fire as they are transformed and released back into the ether. As this fire continues to burn, contained inside this orb of cool air, imagine this fire growing through all the way to your chest. Feel the warmth of this contained fire within you. And allow your heart to love it fully. As you feel this fire inside your body and inside your chest, imagine a green light spiraling all around the fire, loving it, hugging it, accepting it for what it is. Continue to breathe in and out in a state of relaxation as you embrace the fire within you. Imagine this fire becoming an orange and red light as it dances around in your body. Connecting you with your inner power, transforming you into a strong, kind, loving human being. As you continue to embrace this fire within you, this powerful, transformative fire, imagine yourself releasing this fire down into the earth. As she receives this fire with love and compassion towards you, acceptance, unconditional acceptance. Imagine this fire shooting down to the very center of the earth as you connect to that fire center of Mama Gaia. And as she receives this fire, imagine this being transformed back into that beautiful red and orange light as it takes over your body, as you feel the heat of the fire contained, loved, and accepted, given the sacred space that it deserves. As you breathe in and out of your nostrils, I invite you to think about something that has been bothering you for the week. And give yourself the permission to feel the sensation in your body. Do you feel any tightness on your chest? Or maybe your belly? Or maybe your jaw? Pay attention and slowly and lovingly release it down into Mama Gaia as it's transformed back into that beautiful red and orange light. As you continue to release, create a space of gratitude for the knowledge you have obtained at this moment. Send these sensations and these feelings from a place of love and compassion to be transmuted back into the ether, back into light, back into a powerful energy which you can use for your greater good. Slowly become aware of your body and your surroundings. You may wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes, feeling empowered and ready to transmute any negative energy back into your inner power.